Welcome to the Mystic Media channel. I'm your host, Ravina Rockabon, aka the Realist Astrologer. And here are the 5 reasons why I love Scorpio. And not one of them has to do with sex. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, I feel like Scorpio is a bit overrated when it comes to their reputation with sex, but that's for another discussion. So number 1. Scorpio is great at motivating you to exceed your perceived threshold. So in this respect, they make great coaches, personal trainers, and motivational speakers. They also make great therapists, counselors, and social workers. Scorpio is great at crisis management, and they're not afraid of high pressure situations. So I have Scorpio on my midheaven, and I have North Node in Scorpio in my 10th house. And as I said in previous episodes of my Ace of Cups radio show, I have a lot of experience working in the field of social work, which very much fits that Scorpio midheaven that I have, as well as the Scorpio North Node in my 10th house. So I've worked in some high pressure environments. I worked with at-risk youth and all of that stuff. I'm basically geared for crisis situations with that Scorpio midheaven I have. And I deal with crisis management in my spiritual advising practice as well, because sometimes I'll get contacted by clients and they're really frantic and they need answers right away. And if I have the time, I'll stop what I'm doing and I'll accommodate you. So that's number 1. Number 2, Scorpio's the sign of the detective and private investigator. Back when I was a kid, back in the 80s, I used to love that show Magnum P.I. with Tom Selleck, and as well as other detective shows, detective movies like what was that other one? I'm trying to think. But even like even cartoons like Inspector Gadget, I used to love stuff like that because I just love the level of intelligence that's combined with intuitive ability that detectives and investigators have. So that's number 2. Number 3, I love Scorpio's endurance. Scorpio is basically the sign of the long distance runner, the marathon runner, the biathlon, the triathlon, CrossFit, the strongest man competitions. So also like that American Ninja Warrior, all that stuff. So that's what I love about Scorpio. I love that Scorpio can go the extra mile and they can keep going without burning out. Like I said, Scorpio is basically the sign of the marathon runner. Number 4, the occult. That's another reason why I love Scorpio. Scorpio deals with the occult, the dark side. I love true crime stories, unsolved mysteries. I like demonology, astral travel, reincarnation, life after death, near-death experiences, horror movies. All that stuff belongs to Scorpio. So, yes, I'm very much into all of that. And then number 5, Scorpio is one of the most resilient signs of the zodiac, if not the most resilient sign. Basically, Scorpio could be a total scumbag and then turn his life around and become basically an upstanding, charitable person. So that deals with the different manifestations of Scorpio. So at the lowest level, you have the scorpion, and then above that, you have the eagle, and then at the very top, you have the phoenix. So one person in particular that's a Scorpio that's a perfect example of this is Bootsy Collins. He was in Parliament Funkadelic. Before that, he was the bassist for James Brown's band. So he is very talented, but he had a horrible drug problem. But it came to a point where he was basically done with living that type of lifestyle, and he made a complete 180, and now he's very charitable. He's always giving back to his community and all of that. So he's basically a beacon of hope for a lot of people who are going through dark times and feel like they don't have the strength to come up out of it. So that's my 5 reasons why I love Scorpio. You can leave a comment and let me know the reasons why you love Scorpio. Shout out to all the Scorpios. Happy birthday to all of y'all. I know Scorpio season is almost over. That's why I wanted to get this video out. I'm about to go to bed. I'm a night owl and I work all night. And then I sleep a few hours in the morning, and then that's that. But peace and many blessings. If you would like a reading, just go to my website at ravina.com.